In today's video, we will see new features of Excel. These features are really awesome and easy to use. Our very first example is highlight active cells. Whenever we had to highlight active cells in Excel, we used VBA codes or macros. But now onwards, these things are not required. We will go in View tab. Inside View tab, we get the option of Focus Cell. I'll click on Focus Cell and my active column as well as active row got highlighted. If I'll click anywhere else, my highlights got shifted. In case you want to change the color of the highlights, go to View tab once again, come to Focus Cell. Over here we get drop down. I'll click on drop down. We can see three options: Focus Cell Color. And on the right hand side, we can see multiple colors. So we can select any color of our choice. And the color of highlight will change automatically. To put off this feature, you'll have to go in View tab once again, click on Focus Cell, and the focus will be automatically removed. Let's move to next example. Our next example is contrast. Whenever we create any format inside Excel, we put headers and we change the cell color of our headers. Many times, cell color gets merged with font color, or just say font color gets merged with cell color. Means either should be in light color, either the text or cell color. The very easy way to do this, go to Home tab. Over here we get the option to change the cell color. I'll click on drop down and from here we change the cell color. On the top, we get the option of high contrast only. Currently it's unchecked. I'll check this. And as soon as I checked high contrast only, the view got totally changed. From here I can select any color and my text will be visible properly. Let's select all the headers. I'll click on first header, we'll press Shift Control right arrow key and all the headers will be selected. Now I'll click on drop down and we'll select any color of my choice. Now our fonts are not getting merged with cell colors. Let's go on top once again. Let's click on drop down and let's put off high contrast only. And the view got changed. Let's move to next example. Excel new formulas of AI. These formulas or functions are really very helpful, and for this we will see three examples. Plus or equal to AI, and we can see multiple options over here. I'll select AI.ask. Bracket open. Ask clearly says we can ask anything. On the top I have got my question, and the question is, what Excel formula should I use to sum a list of values only if they are greater than 75? I'll click on my question, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. In the beginning it will be showing busy, but just after few seconds we will get the reply. And the new formula of AI has provided us the function of SUMIF. So how to activate this function? To activate this function, you'll have to go in Home tab. Just come to right hand side. In the right hand side, you'll be getting the option of add-ins. Click on add-ins. Come down and click on more add-ins. On the top in the left hand side, we get the option of search. I'll look for ChatGPT. We'll click on search icon. Over here we got lots of options. I'll come down. ChatGPT for Excel, Twistly cells. I'll click on add. In my case, it's already added, so I'll close this window. Once this feature will be added, it will look something like this. And after adding this feature, you can use the formula or function of AI. Let's see our next example of AI. On the left hand side, I have got my details. Over here, I have got country name as well as city name. On the right hand side, I want city name. Means I want to extract city name from my whole sentence. Let's click over here, plus or equal to AI. This time I'll select AI.extract. Bracket open. Value. My value is my sentence. I'll be selecting my whole data from top to bottom, comma. Extract. What we have to extract? We have to extract city name. So I'll be inserting double inverted comma city. Double inverted comma close. Bracket close and I'll hit enter. In the beginning it will be showing busy, but just after few seconds we will get the replies. And we got all the city names over here. What will happen if I'll double click over here? We'll delete city and we'll put country, enter, And we got all the country names. In few places, it's showing not found because on the left hand side, we have got only city names and no country names. Perfect. Let's come down. Over here, I want list of 10 famous tech companies with their headquarter location, revenue, number of employees, products, and start year. Let's use our formula plus or equal to AI dot. This time I'll select AI dot table prompt. My question is my prompt. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. In the beginning it shows busy because it takes time to fetch the data and my data got fetched. Let's adjust column sizes. Perfect. What will happen if I change my question from top? Let's do this list of 10 famous car companies. Enter. Our data is getting refreshed and we got all the car companies. Car company, these are the names, headquarter location, revenue in billions, number of employees, products, and start year. Perfect. We have got many more functions of AI. I have got a dedicated video on my channel of all the functions or features. I'll request you to check them once. Let's move to next example. Insert checkboxes. Over here I have got my to-do list from Monday to Friday. My weekends like Saturday and Sundays are week offs. Only reason I have kept from Monday to Friday. Over here I have got my task, means on the left hand side I have got my task and on the right hand side I have to insert my status. As of now what we do, we put yes or we put done. Means we manually type it or we create drop downs. But over here we are not going to do this. I'll delete both. I'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to insert tab. Inside insert tab, we get the option of checkbox. I'll click on checkbox and all the checkboxes got inserted. If I'll click on any specific checkbox, in the formula bar, we can see false. Means when it will not be checked, it will be showing false. Let's check this. Now we can see true over here. To insert checkboxes in all the days, I'll select from top to bottom and will click on checkbox. Even we can copy paste this. Control C, Control V, Command C, Command V. Perfect. Let's see some interesting thing over here. I'll select my data, means I'll select my task as well as my checkboxes. We'll be going to Home tab. We'll come to right hand side, Conditional Formatting. I'll click on drop down and we'll be going to New Rule. From here I'll select Classic. In case you are using Windows, you'll not be getting the option of Classic. You'll be diverted to next step and that is use a formula to determine which cells to format. And the formula will be plus or equal to, I'll click on my very first checkbox. Over here I have to highlight the whole row. So I'll be deleting dollar from the center. Is equal to true. I'll type true. Whenever we insert text inside Excel formulas, we take text inside double inverted commas. But when we insert checkboxes, we never take true or false inside double inverted commas. Now I'll click on drop down. We'll go to customize format. On the top, we get four things: number, font, border, and fill. We will be going in font. Inside font, we get the option of strike through. I'll check this. Color automatic. I'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired color. We'll come down and we'll click on OK. OK. Just notice, when it's checked, it got strike through. And whenever it will be unchecked, there will be no strike through and no color change. Let's click on banking and we can see the strike through. Let's see one more example of checkboxes. I'll select from top to bottom. We'll go to Insert tab. We'll come in the center and we'll click on checkbox. Checkboxes got inserted. I'll click on any specific checkbox. We'll come to comments. Over here I want automated or dynamic comments. We'll insert my formula plus or equal to if bracket open. We'll click on very first checkbox is equal to true. I'll type true. I'll not take true inside double inverted commas. Comma. If this will be true, I want the comment as done. So I'll put double inverted comma done. Double inverted comma close, comma. If it will not be checked, in that case, I want blank. So I'll be putting double inverted comma twice for blank. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we can see done over here. If I'll uncheck this, we can't see anything. Let's check this once again. I'll come to done and will drag down my formula. Let's click over here and it's showing done. In case you want to show pending also, just click on the top, double click on your formula, come to the end and inside double inverted commas, type pending. Enter. Let's drag the formula and the tasks which are not done, we can see pending, and as soon as I tick the boxes, it's getting done. In case you want to strike through all these, you'll have to follow the same process what we had followed on the top. Let's move to next and last example. Our last example is transfer data. Over here I have got my headers and I want to transfer the data over here from another sheet. Our another sheet is data sheet. This is my data. I want to transfer this data in another sheet, means over here. I'm not going to use any formula over here. I'll be just doing plus or equal to. We'll go to data sheet and will select my data from top to bottom. Possibilities are there that this data may increase in future. So I'll select few extra rows and will hit enter and our data got transferred. When we come down, we can see zeros over here and I really don't want this. I'll double click on top, means I'll double click on the formula. Over here our range is B4 through C28 and in the center we have got colon. So I'll click just after colon, means I'll click just before C28 and we'll put dot and we'll hit enter. And this is called dot matrix. Just notice at the bottom, all the zeros got vanished. Let's see one more example of this. Over here, I haven't got my headers. Plus or equal to, I'll be going to data sheet. This time I'll select my data from top. On the top, I haven't got anything. Then also I have selected from top. We'll select the whole data and we'll select few extra rows. Now I'll hit enter. I got the whole data, but the result is really not desired. Over here I have got my headers, but my headers should be on top. At the bottom we can see zeros also. I'll click on the top where I had inserted my formula. We'll double click over here. We'll come in the beginning of column and we'll put dot. We'll hit enter and from top zeros got vanished. Now we have got zeros at the bottom. I'll double click over here once again. In the beginning we had inserted dot. This time I'll insert dot just after colon. Means one dot in the beginning and one dot after the colon. I'll hit enter and all the zeros got vanished from bottom also. So these were the few advanced examples of Excel. I'll provide the link of file in description box. In case you want to download, you can.